Hey everyone, today we're going to be going all the way to Rockefeller Center and exploring the brand new interior that includes a bunch of shops, restaurants, and the like. We're currently coming up the escalator on the brand new Penn station, which will bring us to 33rd Street and 7th Avenue. It's finally one of the first days in New York City where it's above freezing. So it should be nice to check things out in the city. I really like this grand entrance that you have here. Right as you exit, you see the Empire State Building. We're going to take a little bit of a detour. We'll go down to 32nd Street, in which case we'll make a left, and then we'll head all the way uptown. There's a lot of stuff going on at Rockefeller Center today for the Winter Olympics. They have a bunch of stuff set up right outside 30 Rock. But here you can see the brand new entrance to Madison Square Garden. The world's most famous arena. And then this big vacant lot that you see here, this used to be the Hotel Pennsylvania. I believe there's supposed to be a new construction project, 15 Penn. I'm like, what? But I do not believe it's commenced just yet. It's supposed to be this tremendous Class A office tower. We're now going to head towards New York City's Koreatown. Here's another good view. This is looking right at One Vanderbilt. That's right outside of Grand Central Terminal to kind of give you some perspective of where we are. We're also going to be walking directly under the Gimbel Sky Bridge. If you were to continue down 7th Avenue, you would hit the FIT, which is the Fashion Institute of Technology. That is a part of the SUNY system, the State University of New York. But this is a really good view of the Empire and the Gimbel Sky Bridge here. Gimbels used to compete with Macy's back in the day. About to walk right under the Gimbel Sky Bridge now, and the Church of St. Francis. You're also going to see a big Michway on the corner. You're also going to see a very famous bagel spot just off to the right called Essa Bagel. Square, 6th Avenue. Here's now the corner of 32nd Street and Broadway, where you have the main Michway. See the main storefront. This is the second location. The first location is on 8th Avenue, New York City, in the Hell's Kitchen neighborhood of New York. If you were to take Broadway all the way down, it'll run you right through the Flatiron District to the Flatiron Building on 23rd Street. Once we get to 30th Street, we'll make a quick U-turn and loop it back around and head northbound to Rockefeller Center. I just wanted to give you a little bit of an idea of what it's like before you really head deep into Midtown. This area is quite nice during the summer at night. Lots of different nightlife and things like that. Nomad Flatiron. On the corner here, you're going to see this really skinny building. This is 262 5th Avenue. And this is a very controversial building in New York, mainly because it blocks the entire view of the Empire. Particularly if you're standing on 23rd Street looking northbound. Right here on the corner of 29th. This is where you're going to find the brand new Ritz-Carlton Nomad, which is a great property. Check out that view of the Empire. It's beautiful. There's actually a little rooftop bar there called the Glass Ceiling, just off to our right. Doesn't look like they've done too good of a job with shoveling out any of the city bikes. It's been it's been like 2 weeks now. This is that Upside Pizza. I'm so happy to see it finally sunny out in New York. We're back on 31st Street. And we'll head on up northbound now. Looks like everybody's getting out for the lunch rush. If you were to make a right, you'd walk into the heart of New York City's K-Town. We're now going to pass this really interesting retail storefront that was just leased by Mumu, which I believe is a new broker dealer. However, I believe they specialize in cryptocurrency, I think. Mumu. It says coming soon. It's an all orange logo with a white bull. We'll see if there's any progress on it. I haven't walked through here in quite some time. Here, there's always people playing ping pong. Doesn't matter the time of day or the time of year.
Closing on 7.
Yeah. And now we're officially at New York City's Herald Square. You can get the BDFM, NQR, and W trains. Here you can see the facade of Macy's. As we approach 35th Street here. now the corner of 36th. And you can see the Harrier building here.
No, that couldn't have been.
No, you can literally.
I remember when all of these retail storefronts were vacant during the pandemic. And now it seems like every single one of them is doing really well. Just all the scaffolding really slows down the pedestrian traffic. Okay, we're now on West 38th Street.
No, porque me acuerdo que al final lo compré bien cerca al hotel. Lo compré.
Tengo la sensación de acá.
And we are almost to Bryant Park. All right, so we're now officially at 40th Street. This is the Nikola Tesla corner. the official start of Bryant Park. Sixth Avenue starts to get a little bit wider here once you go north of 40th Street. In the 30s, it's very narrow. It's hard to walk, particularly now with all the snow and the ice and the slush encompassing the entire sidewalk. There you have Salesforce Tower as well as the Whole Foods in between 41st and 42nd Street.
I'm like,
Nowadays. And we're now passing Bryant Park. You can see some of the fountain is still frozen. This is one of the busiest intersections during rush hour, this 42nd Street here and 6th. Here we're looking up Bank of America Tower. And then as we look all the way up 6th Avenue, you'll be able to see the skinniest residential apartment building in the world. That is Steinway Tower, 111 West 57th Street. And it actually sits on the original headquarters of the Steinway Piano. Steinway now has a little showroom over here on 43rd Street and 6th. And now we're on the corner of 43rd. We'll also be passing right by New York City's Diamond District. Which is 47th Street. So we have a few blocks to walk now, but let's see if the M55 bus can make this turn. This is now the corner of 45th Street. This is the Marsh McLennan building, or 1166 Avenue of the Americas. This actually used to be my old office here. I believe D.E. Shaw also used to be in here, and they moved to Manhattan West. Maybe we'll have a little bit of time to take a quick detour through New York City's Diamond District. Gold and silver has really had quite the rally in 2025, leading into the first part of 2026. Okay, here we are, officially at the Diamond District. Really not a big watch guy, but this is where a lot of the resales of watches and such go down. There's a lot of watch trading here, timepiece trading, if you will. I think this is one of the main bullion exchanges right in here. And speaking of diamonds, you have Jamie Dimon's 270 Park right in front of us here. Once we get to the end of the block on 5th Avenue, we'll go ahead and make a left, and we'll take this all the way up until Rockefeller Center. Okay, we're now coming up on the corner of 48th Street. You'll be able to see Olympic Tower in the distance, as well as St. Patrick's Cathedral. On the corner of 49th Street here, you'll see Saks Fifth Avenue, which unfortunately filed for bankruptcy. we've now made it to Rockefeller Center. This is looking up to the main 30 Rock. And here you can see the ice skating rink, and if I zoom all the way up, you can see the Olympic rings. I have to take you guys inside though, because it's very, very nice inside. We'll take a quick peek over the railing so you can see the ice skating rink and the newly renovated monument there. Looks really nice, but I'm kind of sick of the ice and ice skating and all that stuff. Looking up here, you can see the spire of 53 West 53rd Street and the Steinway Tower in one shot. We're now going to enter 30 Rockefeller Center now. Here you have the FAO Schwartz, and here's the main Olympic rings here for the 2026 Winter Olympics. And this is looking up at 270 Park. Now head inside. Really stunning Art Deco in here. Headed down to the main food and dining concourse. This Ace's Pizza down here is not that bad either. I think it's a Detroit style.
You know they stop walking.
And now we are at the ground level at the ice skating rink. It's really cool to see it from under here. Back through this corridor is the Blue Bottle. There's even a post office down here too. The ceiling heights are a little low, but there's really nothing you could do about the low ceilings. Really nice places to eat down here too. All the dining is overlooking the ice rink. Such a unique angle down here. If you guys enjoyed that walking tour today, subscribe to the channel, leave a like on the video. And as always, we will see you in the next one, and thank you so much for watching. Take care.